Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk Plus One. Welcome back. Happy Saturday. Our favorite girl is in the building, so you know we're going to have a good hoot and hollering session today. Yes. Welcome back. There's a lot that we need to get into because we did not do a show. I believe, was it Sunday? Did we miss the show because it was Easter? So we have got to do some recapping before we do some predictions. So let's jump right in. Thank you guys for joining us. Hey, friend, you look really cute. Your hair is getting darker red. What had happened? Where are you, friends? Well, Janae, we'll go right to you, honey, because you're here. Okay. How are you doing? How was your week?
It's good. You know, today's the last day of the week. We start fresh again tomorrow. The Lord has risen, and so have I. Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all, I have my avatar up today because I don't feel comfortable on camera. I told y'all a couple of weeks ago I had a real bad experience getting a facial done, and she's back. I had a bad experience getting a facial done, so now I'm doing some restorative work, and it has me looking a little weird and crazy today, so I have opted to put my avatar up because I don't need y'all looking at me like that and whatnot, okay? But I'm fine. I don't feel the best, you know. And whatnot. Anyway, friend, how was your week?
I was off all week. My feet barely touched the ground, you know, normal stuff. It was great. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I could do it all, I'm dreading having to go back on Monday. I'm thinking about taking another maybe 3.5 days before I go back. I don't know.
You know, that vacation is typically like that. You go on vacation and you need a recovery day or two.
Listen, a recovery week. I need a recovery week. I need a couple of more days because it just don't seem like it was enough. But here we are. Here we are.
I completely understand. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in the room. Thank you so much for joining us on this fabulous Saturday afternoon. Just GT, thank you so much for stopping through, joining the Queen's Court. Shogun 7664 is in the house. Hey, TC Frank, how you doing? Hey, Kalia, what's going down? Y'all, I think this Kalia just confirm to me if this is correct or not. Are you the OW Holmes Kalia, the flute playing Kalia? I just need to because y'all just don't know. We go back, way back. Anyway, hey Kalia, how you doing? Pablo Escobar, how are you? Amplify, hey Harvey Johnson, what's going down? Davaris Hall is in the house. Michael Ray, what's up? Georgia Peach Denise, my girl, what's going down? Pablo Escobar is here. Hey Mo, how you doing? Mo 2016.
Dog. Yeah, I don't know, but block him. It's 20. Block him. Block him out of here. Kick him out. Don't let him come back here no more. But Mo is a jerk. He told me if I lose any more weight, I'm gonna be down to my birth weight.
See, y'all can't see my face, but I wish you could.
He pisses me off real bad. I didn't block him from my phone. He can't even fucking text me, call me. He can't do none of that because everything is a damn joke.
Oh, I wonder where he get that from.
I don't know. You.
Hey, Quell, how you doing? What's going down, Loud Pack? Bob is in the house. Murphy AJ30 is here. What's going on? Jay Hancock is in the house. Hey, K Migs, our girl from Vegas. What's going down? Let's see. Duke Bigelow. Hey. And Talib Cunningham just popped up. How you doing? And tell Mama we said hi. Listen, let's get right on into it because there's much to discuss. We have to rewind first before we start discussing today's events. There was a fight last week, and we were wrong. Okay, and I know a lot of people in this chat can't wait to hear us in our review of the Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder fight, you guys. So I was out and about. I didn't get to see it live, but my girl Boxiana, she did. Friend, tell the people what you told me when I asked you what was going on with this fight, please.
My friend finna lie on me. I just told her it was a good fight, y'all. It was a good fight. They were out there fighting for their lives, you guys. It was amazing. I was blown away. I could not believe what I had saw. Could not believe. You know what? I hear your fan, but can't nobody see it. Ha ha. There's damn. That's what I get. It was a great fight, you guys. Super happy to see y'all got back in the ring. He looked fantastic. The feet work was there. The punches was there. The holding was there. Everything that you needed to see, it was great. Derek Chisora, he also looked great. He was out there slugging it out. Yeah. Y'all, I ain't finna get here a lot of y'all. It's not Sunday. Listen, let me tell you. That shit was a mess. A good, funky, nasty, dirty slugfest. One fat and sloppy, one I can't fight that good no more. And then let me tell y'all, I told y'all to quit willing that man into his next fight. And you know what y'all on the internet doing? Y'all are on the internet saying he can fight in the top 10 again. Okay, I'm for it. Guess what? Line him up, because guess who's going to be there? Me. Y'all are on drugs. Both Derek Chisora and Deontay, the nut on the stomach Wilder, needs a job. Deontay can't get no fucking job. He's a baby maker, a stomach nutter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can go apply, he can sell at the sperm bank. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can be his new employer. Because the way he going, that's where he on his way to anyway. I don't know why they made that. I don't know why they made that. I also don't know why it was a main card. They that shit was disgusting. It was disgusting. The performance was disgusting. I saw people saying he looked great and he looked good, his feet work and all that. You're sick and y'all are on drugs. Please stop willing that man into his next fight. I've seen y'all say he can beat Anthony Joshua. Now, I want to say two things, okay?
Uh-oh.
Fuck Tyrone, and y'all are lying. Because if y'all are saying that Deontay Wilder is gonna beat Anthony Joshua, fuck Tyrone. Y'all smoking that shit. Y'all stop saying the stuff that y'all saying. Anthony Joshua is not as watched as y'all say he is. Deontay was barely taking them punches from Chisora. If Chisora had a little bit more on them punches, we saw it around what was it? 4? That shit would have been done.
Well,
Y'all stop hyping that man into his next ass whooping. It's unfair. It's unfortunate, and it's y'all fault. We need to see you, champ. We want to hear from you. And then he get up and say the documentary and put on a performance like he did. And I think him and all of his fans should move in a house in Alabama and raise their kids and shit together, because that's the only support that he got is them fans.
It's a lot of them though, friend.
Yeah, they can all live in one house. They can share a room. All of them can. They on the internet calling him king and shit. Friend, listen, hey, when I tell y'all, some of y'all be making me wonder some days, and like I be trying to not say too much because y'all know me, I'm offensive, but y'all king is ass, and y'all king need to hang it up. Cause what's gonna happen next? Y'all gonna push him into one of those top 10, top 5 fights. And that shield that y'all want to see him go out on so bad, he gonna be stretched out on it like Jesus last Easter. So all I'm gonna tell y'all is, please stop. Quit asking for a top 15. We need to keep him down in the low 20, 25 area. If we can do that, Deontay is gonna be awesome. Awesome.
What you think about him and AJ? Because that's the fight his fans really want.
AJ gonna knock that man head into East Kentucky. He ain't ever gonna be able to go back to Alabama, Mississippi, none of them areas. He's going directly to Kentucky. I don't know why we're even making this a thing. Anthony Joshua is still Anthony Joshua. He ain't as bad off as Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's bad and AJ's bad. They two different bads, man. It's not the same. Sorry.
Janae, how did you feel about the fight last week?
Well, I certainly thought it was pitiful.
Oh.
You know, that's probably really about the only word to describe it. It was rather pitiful. Derek looked old as hell. It was his 50th fight, and he looked 50 in the ring. And then Deontay, you know what, friend? Because you're right, he can't get a job. He will be collecting an SSI check for the rest of his life because he's slow mentally and he was slow physically. Like there was nothing to give during that fight. It was rather embarrassing. So I think that Deontay and his little bomb squad should pack it up. You know, maybe they can go be the bomb squad in the Strait of Hormuz so we can get oil. I don't know, but I don't want to see that anymore. And then they talk about fight AJ. Now, why would I want to see someone catch a body on live television? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a bloody murder. So I think that we should just put Deontay to rest. You know, we could have a home going for him while he's still here.
Damn. Not like they did on Coming to America Part 2 for the daddy. No.
Yeah, let's have him a parade inside his city. And it ends at his home where he never comes back out. We never see him in the media again. I don't want to hear anything else against my will that I don't want to know about him, his children's mother, Clarissa, Papoose. We could put just...
Hold on. We need Pat Pussy. Pat Pussy has to stay. Yeah. I can't wait to get to that. Yeah, we gotta stay. Pat Pussy ain't going nowhere. Pat Pussy is staying.
I couldn't wait to rile her up, Nik. But I'm just saying, we could just have us a little parade for Deontay, and it ends at his home, and we drop him off and send him on his way to Never Never Land.
Well, friend, unfortunately, they've already had a parade for Deontay and his home. He's had a statue erected for him. So
somebody need to go drop that bitch on the side. I mean, kick that bitch right on its side.
Well, friends,
that's who y'all Alabamians gonna call to protect y'all when the shit go down. Y'all gonna call y'all gonna call Deontay. What you gonna do?
Listen, I was able to see the fight eventually, and I just I want to agree with my sisters, but just not in the harshest manner. I do wish him well, and I want for that to have been his last hoorah. I just watched him, and I was listening to Blue Blood call the fight, and he was so frustrated in the beginning. I didn't get to hear the end part of the call, but he was just so frustrated because he wasn't throwing anything. His jab was not a good jab. And I'm listening to Blue, who I know is a fan of his, be frustrated with the man. So I can only imagine what it looked like. And when I saw it, I was like, okay. It was what my friend told me it was when she explained to me that it was a hot ass mess and it looked like some big behemoths just wrestling in there and it was all terrible. The way he punches, I just have to say this because we all know he fights unorthodox, but him punching down, like the way he not punching, he's swiping, and it doesn't look like trained technique boxer who's been doing this for a long period of time. And I know that he can do better. He just doesn't do better. And I don't understand that. Like, say, why is you punching like that? Why? This is not a street fight. This should not look this way. It is not the box. It's supposed to be a sweet science to this. This looked like it ain't right. Go ahead, friend. It wasn't right.
He didn't go to science. He had one class all fucking day. One day, one class, all day, one teacher, one assistant, 4 students. Graduation, 12 people.
Friend, please.
I'm just saying, friend, like,
and you ain't wrong, friend. And all they did was read and a little arithmetic.
Okay. And color pages.
Y'all, please. He's told y'all he's smart. He's smart.
Hey, yeah. He's smart. He is smart. But the thing about it is, you make the rest of us look really, really, really smart. Like really extremely smart if you're smart. He didn't go to science, friend. He had one big thing, and like that was the thing that got everybody hooked, just like Tank. I know a little bit more about Tank because I went in deep dive, but that power is what got everybody hung up. When that power stopped being effective, that's how he fight all the time, friend. He didn't look any different than how he normally looked. He barely threw a fucking jab. He was just out there slow. And I mean Rolly Romero plus the helmet, dry Captain Crunch. It's not good. I don't like to see stuff like that, friend. And then they put the and like I feel like everybody know what they doing.
They do know what they doing. They do.
You know how you got the kid at the school and you be hyping him up to do shit because it's funny. That's the bomb. That's y'all.
He did win, Jay Hancock. He did, and I have to say this because I picked Chisora to win. I don't remember if I picked him to win by knockout or not, but I definitely had no clue that the fight was going to go 12 full rounds. Shout out to both of them for having the stamina and endurance to go 12 rounds. But I definitely did not think Deontay Wilder was going to win a decision in the UK. And they did try to cheat y'all's boy. They really did. I ain't gonna hold you.
So let me ask y'all a question. When did we get help up in the corner? Can our teams help us up in the corner? I thought that was automatically will kick your ass out of the fight.
Well, no, because they didn't do that to Tank, so they let it ride, baby. They let it ride for Chisora in the
So
UK.
basically, we are cheating, and
Yeah.
we're publicly seeing the cheating now. And you're the judges. Hey, let me tell y'all, if y'all don't come together and put them fucking judges in a class, and keep that one judge off that corner where he can't see shit, because the scorecards on that corner is always fucked up. 119 to 113.
Every time. Every time. I've never seen the way, me either, Robert Singleton, the way that corner man came into the ring basically to do the referee's job, and nobody batted an eyelash. It was different. Yeah, it was different for me. But shout out to Deontay Wilder for going over to the UK, overcoming the adversary and the cheating, and still bringing home the victory. They even even took a point from him. So yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me read these super chats real fast. Shakila, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. She says, hey, ladies, hey. Saturday blessings to you, beautiful queens. Thank you, Shakila. Thank you so much. And to my girl, Kalia Hogan, she says, hey, Nick, yes, this is Flu playing Kalia, OW House Boss Man, baby. I put the baby on the end, but yeah. Good to see you, girl. So yeah. Congratulations, Deontay, I guess we'll say.
No, he don't get no congratulations.
Friend, why you can't congratulate that man?
Wrap
He
this
won.
shit up by the end of the week. And if I see another show talking about he gonna whoop AJ's ass, I'm gonna report your channel. I have actively been reporting people's social media, and I'm telling y'all I'm doing it because y'all got me off the internet. So now that I don't have social media no more, when I do decide to go look, I'm getting y'all ass off social media too. If I see y'all do another damn show talking about he gonna whoop some ass, I'm reporting that shit. Get it off my face, get it out of my timeline. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Y'all are lying, and I'm tired of y'all lying to me about shit.
Damn. Well, shit.
Look at this. Look at Errol and Jay Grant. Congratulations. Ah! No, we're not congratulating that, y'all. That was a slop fest. I could see if he went in there and looked like Deontay, we would do some congratulations. No, we're not doing that. We're not. You
Friend,
look.
these are diehard. Wow.
Hey, guess what? I would turn my card in. I'm turning my card in. When it gets to a point where I know when it's time for my fighter to leave, guess what? We're leaving together.
Well, damn.
And I'm gonna tell y'all fuck Tyrone on the way out because I know y'all gonna have something fly to say. And we're going on about our business. Like, that's all, that's it.
Well, there was another fight last weekend, and that was one Tszyu. So we have been hearing a lot of rumblings about who Tszyu's future opponent may be, but he had an opponent last week that put a nasty gash under one of his eyes. He was able to continue and finish the fight, win the fight. Did he knock him out, or did they go 12 rounds? Did they finish the fight and he won on cards? I'm not sure because I ain't watching. I can't lie to y'all. But I saw that nasty cut under his eye. But more importantly, what I heard him say after the fight is what we talking about today. Okay. So it looks like some things have transpired. And it looks like we are getting the Tszyu versus Errol Spence Jr. fight later on this summer. Ladies, I need to know your thoughts, your feelings, what you're thinking about. I don't even want to ask y'all how you think this is going to go. But the reason why I think there is complete validity to this. Not only the call out from Tim, but baby, we got a little response from EJ. And not only did he say something, he did something that really let me know that he's on the comeback trail. He cut that hair. So, ladies, whoever want to go first, have at it, because I need to hear how y'all feel about all of this.
My God, today. It was the Easter weekend. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Yes. Jesus is risen, and so has Errol Spence Jr., baby. We back on the map. We're back on the map. We back on the map.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't have been more excited. I was in here screaming. Screamed. Okay. So excited. Errol is always has been, always will be one of my favorites. I'm so damn excited to see him respond, to see that hair is cut, to see that he said he gonna step on him because he thinks shit's sweet. I love it. Love it. I almost shed a tear. This is what I've been waiting for. I'm so excited to hear that he will be back. I am sure that there will be a hoedown in the D-Town, and I'm on the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Texas, look out for me. All right. It's going to be 3 fine horses out at the fight. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I was so excited. I'm so happy that he's back. We need, and you know, one thing about it, he's a nice guy, but he doesn't mind being the villain sometimes. And so I likes that. We need some villain energy in the sport. We need it. When I saw him with Ronnie, I said, this might be good. And I think Ronnie will actually be really good for him because he will learn a little bit of defense. I feel like that's the one area where Derek kind of let him down a little bit. So I think Ronnie could really help him refine his style. But I'm so damn excited.
Boxiana, how you feel about this, ma'am?
Like my friend said, it's gonna be a good hold down in the D. You hear me? And I mean a hopeful weekend, a hopeful holiday. The Sharks and the big dogs is gonna be out, and guess what? Hug your nigga if you love him, cause me and all my friends is gonna be outside for this shit.
Ma'am,
we back. We back. Like I don't know if like I don't know. I don't think y'all understand the vibe that this is setting for the state of Texas. And not just the state of Texas, Dallas, because we are the state of Texas. But this shit got everybody talking about it. Many things to consider. And I want to put something on your heart. Tim, you talk a really, 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 really good game. No matter how you prepare, no matter what you do, you have a awful, awful, awful case of PTSD. We saw it again last weekend. When you get cut, you forget how to fight. Your feet turn in. I thought my feet turned in. Tim's feet turn in. This toes touch. He turns into a ballerina in that bitch. Tim, if you know what's good for you, you get your little Moderna, baby. Just put it on the forehead and just let it do what it's gonna do. Let the priest hit you across here on the way to the ring. Cause the first time you get hit in that shit, it's a wrap. And like me and my friend get a privilege to like see things differently from what y'all get to see. We looking at a real prime Errol. This ain't the Errol that y'all was seeing post Danny Garcia and all that shit. This is a good clean Errol. Fruits and vegetables, rainwater, well water. That EJ. So I'm excited for him to get back to showcase himself, show the work that he's been putting in, and I hated it got to be Tim. Because now not only does Tim have a cut that healed on his forehead, he got a big, massive, nasty one under his eye. Errol hits hard enough to reopen either one of those scars. The moment it opened, his feet do like this. Tim's feet look like this when he get hit. I ain't never seen nobody's feet turn back like that when they get hit in a spot. His feet turn back just like this. Errol hit him under that eye or in that forehead hard enough. Man, hey, listen, Buddy is in trouble. He ain't even got to take no eye. Like he doesn't even have to get to the eye. All Errol have to do is keep punishing right here. Keep hitting him right here. He gonna eventually not come back out. The man cannot get fight. He can't fight anymore once he get hit in either one of those places. When that eye opened up Sunday, did y'all see how Tim started fighting?
I did.
Did you see his feet, friend?
I did. I did.
Best of luck to that man. I can only hope, and I'm saying this. I would hate to miss the outing in the city, but the only way Tim got a chance is if they take him to Australia. That's the only way. They bring him out here to Dallas. Errol got a point to prove in front of his people. You see what he did to Ugas?
Did.
After Ugas knocked his mouthpiece out, which he thought his teeth was attached to, he ended up hurting Ugas. Ugas' eye was leaking for 3 weeks.
Because he got mad.
Because he got upset that he knocked his fucking mouthpiece out. He bring him out here to Dallas while the Sharks and the big dogs is out. Tim going to fucking sleep out here in the city. With a really bad case of PTSD when he wake up because he ain't gonna know what's open because he fucking forgets how to fight when he get punched in scars.
Damn.
There's that.
Damn. Well, I want to echo the sentiments of my good sisters. We are very happy to know that this fight is brewing. Hopefully they get everything situated and an official announcement is made and we can start preparing because, baby, we're going to need preparation for the event if it takes place in the city, okay? When I tell y'all the city has been waiting and waiting and waiting patiently, it's going to be an event. And if you can possibly get there, if it is in Dallas, Texas, I would advise you to do so. Now, I know y'all feel like the cantankerous one brings the people out, and he does. Okay, let me tell you, I've been to a Tank fight, and I've been to an Errol Spence Jr. fight. The money a little bit different when the fight is in Texas. I haven't been to an Errol Spence fight that was not in Texas. So I can say that with all the confidence in the world. The stadium fight in Texas is a little bit different than the T-Mobile fight. I was at the T-Mobile fight. It's a little bit different. Okay. The T-Mobile fight in Vegas is a lot more, different people coming from different parts of the U.S. The Texas fights, the same, but the largest concentration is them Texas boys. They be out. And when they come out to play,
Southside, the realest. Oh, my bad, friend. My bad.
Yeah, when they come out to play with their pocketbooks, just because they don't be coming out to play all the time. But when they come out, when the ladies come out in Texas in the summer, I would advise you to try to get here. That's all I'm saying. I would just advise you to try to get here. Now, with the match, I think my friend is absolutely correct. I know I saw somebody with the comment about EJ not being the same after 3 years and after taking the punishment that he took from Bud. That remains to be seen. But I will say this, and I know I'm finna piss a lot of y'all off. I don't care. The last time you saw Errol Spence Jr. was probably the
Kell Brook, because he was not when he fought Sean Porter, he wasn't
himself then either.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know that, but we do in the city. He'll tell you he wasn't on his P's and Q's when he fought Sean Porter, because that fight shouldn't have been that contentious. When he fought Bud, I can't tell you what was wrong with him, but just know something was wrong with him. Just know that. Just know that. Okay. We will get a healthier version of him. Now, granted, he is older, but I think his body is rejuvenated. I think his mind is clear. I think his focus is back where it should be. He's older, he's wiser, and he's in better shape. I think the 3 years did him well. I don't think he was 3 years off doing foolishness with his body. I think he was 3 years off rebuilding and replenishing his body. For somebody who's already been through as much as he has with his body, I think those 3 years did him well. I'm going to say it now. I'll say it again before the fight. Y'all feel like 3 years is a long time, but Sugar Ray Leonard came off a 3-year layoff and beat up. I don't want to say he beat up, but he came back and he beat Hagler. So let's not act like it can't be done. We're not finna act like Errol Spence Jr. and his technique was like Deontay Wilder's before his last defeat. We're not finna act like that, okay? So it remains to be seen what he looks like, but I am optimistic. Extremely optimistic. Like my friend said, we had a little insight. I'm optimistic. Let me just say that. I'm optimistic. Read this super chat. And let's see. Ahmed, he said, oh, thank you. This is coming from, I want to say the UK. He says, I got Earl easy. Tszyu is garbage in my opinion. Tim Tszyu is garbage in my opinion. Never impressed me. He thinks Errol is weak right now. Boy, we saw some dudes call Bachron bury you on TV. Did him dirty. Did him dirty. So yeah. I'm just saying, I'm happy to see my guy back. I'm not gonna say I don't care what happens, because I want to see him victorious. But more than that, I'm glad that he's decided that's not the last time we're gonna see him in the ring. And I think he got some points to prove, not to us, but to himself. So I can't wait to see it. Moving right along. Right on along. There was another fight last week. And this has been a lot of ongoing conversation since her fight and her call out of one Alicia Baumgardner, who actually has a fight coming up next week. Caroline Dubois beat Terry Harper last week. And baby, the people are talking. Caroline is barking up that Baumgardner tree. She wants that smoke, and the people want that smoke. She knocked Terry down in round 6 or 7, something like that. But Terry was able to finish the fight, I believe. She didn't knock her out. She was able to finish.
Hey, cut the fuck Tyrone. Cut the shit. Hey, fuck that girl. Listen, let me tell you. You keep barking up that bullshit if you want to, little girl. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Alicia sparked the fuck out of Terry. You let her go the whole entire fight. You and them fucking knuckles better have a seat. You're going to bark right into that fucking ass whooping that you're asking for. Them knuckles ain't going to fucking help you. The girl is trying to save you. She saw what you did with Terry. She sparked. Airplane mode. Stop fucking around, ma'am. Stop fucking around. Keep on. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. You maybe in like two. Maybe in two. Maybe in two. I might feel a little better about it. Ma'am, Terry went 12 with you. Alicia Baumgardner put an end to that shit. And if she go in there and you fought this little girl that she's fighting on the 17th, she go in there and spark her too. Oh, baby, I'm coming in here and giving your ass hell. Cause that fucking mouth, man, is just running and it's talking and it's talking. Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead. You couldn't even finish Terry. A lot of people didn't finish Terry. Terry, a lunch lady. That ain't the first time I called Terry a lunch lady. I don't mind repeating myself. Eddie Hearn had the UK lunch ladies. I used to say that all the time. I'm not going to change my sentiments now. I love it. She black. I'm a supporter because she black. But what I'm going to tell you is you couldn't even off Terry Harper. Get the niggas behind you. Because once Alicia get outside and she really get after your ass for real, you going to wish you ain't never said nothing. You couldn't even finish Terry Harper. Somebody that she stopped in mid-pause. She had her in the ring in a standstill. She couldn't even move. Terry continued to move on your ass after you knocked her down twice. What we doing? And if this was the mid anybody else, y'all would be saying the same fucking thing. He couldn't even finish his leg work. He beat it. That we do this. I know how y'all be sucking dick on the weekends. So I'm just saying, like, we gonna keep this same energy for this fight right here.
Oh.
Caroline Dubois couldn't finish Terry Harper. The same person that Alicia Baumgardner paused. A human pause. She punched her into a pause. I'm going to say that again. She punched her into a pause. Caroline went 12 with this same Terry Harper, who came back down from 154. Like, she goes up and down the weights like she does that. I'm gonna let y'all have at it. Y'all keep pushing the knuckles. Let Knuckles keep talking, and we'll see how it go at a later date. But in the meantime, in between time, Terry Harper got paused early in the fight. Terry Harper went 12. I'm gonna keep on going. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Damn. Well, Janae, how you think about Caroline's performance, and what do you think about her calling out Alicia Baumgardner as harsh as she is?
Well, Caroline is getting better. She's no Daniel. Caroline got skills that pay the bills. And she is still young yet. So Alicia might want to get her now. Alicia might want to get her now because she give her a little bit too much time. She's getting better. She's going to continue to get better. She's not Daniel. Caroline's elevator goes all the way up. And she a little cuckoo. Because you could tell she came up around a bunch of boys all her life. Yeah. Alicia might want to get her now. I want to see it. I want to see it. And one thing that Caroline said that was real is Alicia is talking greasy, like there's so many names and so many women to fight. Alicia bringing up Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor done already told us, baby, I'm putting the gloves up.
Has.
You and Amanda are signed to the same promoter. What's taking so long? Also, Amanda's pushing 40 and has CTE.
And she has another fight already planned. So they're not on the same schedule.
Correct. So, like, what are we waiting on? How long are we going to wait?
Listen, I agree with you. I feel like when a cub is talking that far out of line, in my opinion, yeah. Do what lions do when they come into a new pride.
Yeah.
Go yank the cubs up and ragdoll.
That would be like, it's like, okay, it's like when you growing up, right? And people think, oh, I could try my mama or try my daddy because they the OG. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta spank them so that they remember this. Yeah. This is why I'm the one. You can't fuck with me. But what I'm saying is, Alicia might want to get her now because she's only gonna keep getting better.
I agree. I happen to agree. I agree with that. Sometimes the young pup need to be put in their place. Not just you telling them, you showing them. Show them you're not ready for this action. And the thing that I would do, since I am the big dog, if I'm Alicia Baumgardner, you won't smoke from me. Get your big ass down here at 130 and come see me, because I'm not coming up to you. I fight at 130 pounds. I'm undisputed at 130 pounds. You really want smoke with me like that? Bring your big ass on down here to 130. The girl that you beat at 135, I'm finna whoop her ass at 130. So you can bring your big ass down here to 130. If you gonna flex on somebody, you gonna flex your A side on somebody who calling you out, who is a weight class above you, because I know how you men get. When a man calls somebody out that's in a lower weight class than him, he's a weight bully. But since it's women and they don't have that many they don't have that many competitors, then it's, oh, at least you're scared. She don't want to go up there. It's 5 pounds. No. Since we gonna make some compromises, boo, bring your big ass down here to 135, 130. Since it ain't that many pounds, bring your ass on down here to 130, and I'm gonna whoop your ass and send you back to 135.
And BB, she said she would go up to 147 for Clarissa. She was clearly the A side in that fight. I mean, she would have to go up for Clarissa Shields. She would have to go up for Clarissa. She ain't got to do shit for Knuckles. Knuckles got to come see her. Knuckles want to be where she at. Keep working. Keep working. Keep going. We want to see it. I do want to see it eventually. I just think, I'm not saying that Alicia go in there and just destroy the girl. Like, me, I'm gonna talk my shit, but I also know boxing as well. I know Caroline can box. I'm not taking any of her skills. She's better than her fucking brother. So that says a lot. And then Big D, that's him. But she's better than her brother. She's very skilled. She's very talented. My thing is this right now, you couldn't even handle somebody that Alicia paused in a different weight division. So I want you to be real thoughtful when you're saying, like, you supposed to dare to be great. You supposed to be calling her name. You supposed to be saying the stuff that you're saying.
Correct.
But keep in mind, she ended a lady. And the same lady that you I don't know if you I don't think you cared her. I think Terry was actually just in there with you fighting. You and Terry went 12. Be real considerate when you saying certain stuff, because one day Alicia might wake up and take you up on your offer. Now,
and let's keep in mind, because this is something that a lot of y'all are missing out on. If I were Alicia, and I see what you said, Sif, but again, when you're not the A side and you talking that bullshit a la Keyshawn Davis, you can't make no fucking requirements of me. Hoe ass man, you can't make no requirements of me. So if you want it like you say you want it, shrink your ass down, lose the 5 pounds, come see me at 130. And when you get here, it's gonna be 12 fucking rounds, 3 fucking minutes. some shit you ain't used to doing. Get your weight up. Get your weight up before you come barking up this tree. And I say, you know what? Make the fight. Make the fight.
But I see you talking about Alicia ain't no real work. Terry took the punches at me. Hey, fuck Tyrone. Get your girl in the field. Ma'am gonna keep doing what she doing. Because I'm gonna tell y'all Clarissa Shields fans didn't have a fucking problem with her looking over Shadesha.
Well,
she done fought 3 additional fights and still ain't picked on damn Shadesha. Not one time. Y'all didn't have a fucking word to say. So y'all should be quiet.
Well,
because they still ain't said nothing about Clarissa and Shadesha.
Haven't. But since we talking about Clarissa, let's go down through there because Shadesha Green is going to be fighting one of her old opponents on this same card. Okay, so Shadesha Green is going to be fighting Lonnie Daniels on the undercard, on the co-main event for this Alicia Baumgardner headlining card in New York City. I hope that Caroline Dubois is there ringside to bring more razzle dazzle, and I hope that pushes Alicia to do her thing. But I just want y'all to keep in mind, Alicia's last 2-3 fights have been 12 rounds, 3 minutes. Is it 12 rounds, 3 minutes, or 10 rounds, 3 minutes? Whatever the case may be, she's doing something that most women are not doing. Okay. Most women are not doing. I've never seen Clarissa fight 12 rounds, 3 minutes. I ain't seen it. Okay, so keep that in mind when y'all pushing for folks to fight her, because you finna fight a fight you've never fought before, ma'am. That 1 extra minute is, listen, fatigue makes cowards of us all. I know y'all know that. Just saying. And I think it's ironic that Alicia is doing that because that was part of our questioning her and her ability. She would get tired. She would tire out. She would lose steam. So she said, you know what? I hear y'all talking. I hear what y'all saying. Give me 12 rounds. Give me 3 minutes. Because I'm going to get this right. And she has been. I haven't seen her hurt. Now, granted, she ain't been knocking folks out. But I haven't seen her hurt, and I've seen her hurt some folks. So take with that what you will. But yeah, Clarissa, baby, I saw you doing damage to that big old heavy bag yesterday, right after Remy Ma came out with her fabulous freestyle. I want to hear from you ladies. How did y'all feel?
You want me to go first, friend? You want to go? You go. You've been quiet a long time, Janae. You go ahead, Janae.
I ain't gonna hold us up, okay? Because I know my friend got some stuff. She gonna dig so deep in somebody's ass as soon as I pass the mic. So I ain't gonna keep y'all. But Remy is a a lyricist.
I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah. She's a lyricist and a show woman, and so why anyone would think that we would get anything less than what we got is beyond me. Nikki won the war, but Remy won a battle in that whole thing. So we need to we just need to think about things when we're doing them. And so I can't say that I feel sorry for any party involved. I can't say that what was said is out of line, out of pocket, out of turn. Hell, in fact, I think maybe she could have took it a little further. She was looking good and chocolate and fine, and I likes her. And the thing about it is, I don't even know why Clarissa playing with that lady like that, because she's been to the jailhouse, the slammer. So that's just not personally somebody I would want to be into it with. However, different strokes for different folks. If Papoose and his hat are worth all of that, hey, more power to you. All right. But I liked the little song. I was bopping my head. I said, okay, yeah, talk about it and talk about it. I liked it. It's good energy. Maybe Clarissa might walk out to it at her next fight coming up in Atlanta. I don't know. We might have a thing here. I don't know. So I'm not going to stay on Clarissa too long because, hey, we've been told you, take us out the group chat. Stop. And the other thing too is why I don't feel bad for her is because you're provoking the bear. See, it's one thing when you do your shit on the low, and it's another thing when you do it and it's always in somebody's face, and it's always my man, even though he's someone else's man.
Husband.
Because they're still not divorced. And today is April 11th, 2026. So we don't know what Remy is doing. We don't know what's going on with her and whatever she has going on. And I likes it that way. Exactly. I like real bitches. So Clarissa, if she's cooked you in part one, I suspect, Clarissa be thinking she could rap. I will be dying to see if we get a response. Dying. I'm going to fall out on the floor. Then we might get a part two from Remy. And I feel like she needs to take it further. Take it to hell.
Jail She's going to tell that lady I've been fucking your husband on the holidays, bitch. I'm telling you right now. Remy's going to take the shit lower. She told that lady,
swiping your credit card.
Me with a nigga, no, he mine. That's what Remy said. Go for
No, you go. I'm done.
No, I'm talking about tonight. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. Because there was more. Go ahead.
No. No, friend, I was just backing you up because, yeah, and swiping your credit card on the holidays.
I'm gonna read this super chat and then I'm gonna let Boxiana cut loose because I'm sure she has a lot to say about it. Yeah. Ahmed came back. He says Terry Brown paper bag Harper. Yeah. Well, damn. Yeah. Freedom's March. Thank you so much. He came through with the $9.99 super chat. He said, salute to the lovely ladies. I ain't got no bias towards either of those beautiful ladies. Let's see ABDC get it cracking. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Bomb is the A side. Let's see her dictate terms. I agree. She is the A side. Dictate the terms. Make it 3 minutes. Get her out of her comfort zone. Bring her down to 130. That's what I suggest. Javani, thank you so much with the $5. He sent a super sticker. He just said, hey, y'all, thank you. We appreciate it so much. So, yeah, Boxiana, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Remy's vibrant freestyle.
Hey, before I start, Freedom's March. Fuck Tyrone. Do your own research when it comes to what that means. Easter came. The Lord got up out that tomb, and the following week, all the ruckus came to pass. He said, you know what? Let me show y'all how active I can get this. Okay? Let me show y'all how active I can get this. I'm happy. I have been waiting on that for a very, very, very long time. And it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Remy ate so bad. She said, when you see me with a nigga, know he mine. That's what Ramisha said. Ramisha said, when you see me with him, know he mine. Mind you, Pat Pussy said, I filed for divorce in 2024. It was the end of 2024, coming into 2025, when all of that shit, because Clarissa was getting ready to fight. Um, I do want y'all to know, legally, divorces don't take that long, contested or not. It's been 2 years. So with that being said, you still ain't realized that that nice outfit that that lady had on and that hair was probably some of that $8 million funds that that man signed up for on your behalf.
Mm.
You didn't realize he helped get you that 8 million so he can spend it on Ramisha and Ramisha's little rapping baby, because the baby rap too. I hope she includes the baby on part two. I hope the baby get a little slug in for your ass too. Um please get Pat Pussy to get in there and write his biggest dopest rap for you. And no matter how he write it, you still won't be able to deliver it how that lady rolled it out on the table. I mean, she literally unrolled the banner for you and told you, eat from my table, you little stupid bitch. And you know what? I sat on my couch and I laid on my back and I was kicking my feet. I was tickled little bitch. I was like, ah, she is eating her up. Eat her down. I loved it. Now, what Clarissa can do now, because I know you watch the shit that I say, and I be trying to put you up on game when it comes to shit. Take that fucking song, like my friend said. Walk out to it in your next fight. If you were smart, you'd walk out to it. Let that bitch know. All right, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna use this motherfucker and go beat a bitch up so you can see what I do for a living. Yeah, like my friend said, Ramisha been to the pen. She did. But we're not gonna act like she not picking on Clarissa Shields. I come out here and do my job. Me and Clarissa be beefed up, but I got a deep love for Clarissa. She ain't gonna have time to reach. She better have that bitch already out, the bullet in the chamber, already ready to go. Because if she try to pull it while Clarissa is near, her head is on the ground. That wig too is gonna be laying next to her, and she gonna be hollering for Pat Pussy and that baby to get up. If you smart, Clarissa, you'll add that song. And matter of fact, you got the bread. Pay that motherfucker to walk you out. Make her work for you. Yeah, she getting some bread, but you know how low you gotta be. I'm gonna get you to walk me to the ring, because if you want to talk about me so much, you're gonna talk me to this bitch. You're gonna hype me up because you talking about me, saying all this nasty shit, and I'm getting mad on the way to the ring, and you gonna watch me dead this bitch in the ring. And I'm gonna look at you after I dead this bitch, and I want to see what you gonna get popping after it. If you smart, Clarissa, add it. What, friend?
Not gonna agree to that. Me.
Friend. Here's the thing. You know me, and you know what I like to say. Money make a bitch go woo woo. Yes, she would. Yes, she would. She do it, and I'm gonna tell you why she do it.
Okay.
She do it because in Remy's mind, she is kind of a slight. It's a slight to Clarissa, but it's a slight to Remy too. But Remy getting the bread off of it, and Clarissa's getting the slight.
First of all, Clarissa's ego wouldn't allow her to ask Remy to do shit. She didn't ask her to fuck on her husband, so she's not gonna ask her to walk her out in no ring. Secondly, the way Remy just diarrhea shitted on the both of them, she's not giving anything to them. And the way she has her business set up, like she told y'all in her rap, she got a network. She got a whole network. That little old chump change that Clarissa may potentially want to gift to her to walk her out, she wouldn't give her the satisfaction to do. Listen, see, Remy's a different woman of a different age. She don't give a fuck about none of what you're talking about. She would never give her anything to hold over her head. Nothing. I'm not walking you out. First of all, I don't want him. I don't even want him, which is why I shitted on the both of y'all. I could have him if I wanted him, but I don't even want him. I don't like you because you always sub-dissing, like she said, at me if you that big and bad. At me. She passed all of that because she doesn't want him. If she wanted him, she would play that game. She don't want him like that. She ain't doing that shit. She not doing that.
Now that you say that, now that you say she don't want him, it makes more sense. If she wanted him, she would. I still think she would, though. I still think she would.
She's not gonna play that game. That's a game they playing. It took her this long to even say anything. She wouldn't do that. Go ahead, Janae.
I have to chime in here. I gotta chime in here. Remy still wants him. She does.
Because she wouldn't have dropped that shit if she didn't. Okay, I'm leaving.
Let me because I'm gonna keep it really real. When you really done with a person, it ain't nothing that they could do that's gonna bother you, make you think about them, talk about them, write a diss track about them. Nothing on this earth. When we are done with men, we're done with them. I personally have a funeral in my mind for them. I eulogize it and then I move on. You'll never get nothing else out of me because I'm not giving you my energy. On top of all of this, if she was really done with that man, she would give him whatever he wants in that divorce that's holding this whole thing up.
Look, is she holding up the divorce or is he holding up the divorce?
He's holding up the damn divorce.
It up. But if she really wanted it to be over, she would do like Candy just did Todd and say, you know what? Whatever you want, take it because I don't want to be with you anymore. Have it. If it's money that's holding this thing up, I'll go get some more money then because you're the broke one. I was the breadwinner. I am the breadwinner. So if it's money that's the hang up, what we got to talk about? What you want? Cardi B paid Offset because she want that divorce to be over because she done with him. So
but they not divorced yet neither, are they?
They are.
They are. I thought that shit was done.
Are they?
Cardi said the other day that it was over.
Yeah, the divorce she was on live the other day talking about it.
I was just about to say, but that's recent though. Yeah, that's recent.
It is because she didn't want to give him the money, but she realized in the end she gonna come out better. Get rid of him. If you really that serious about not being with somebody no more, I know for me personally, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get rid of this person because I don't want you. Matter of fact, like I used to tell somebody, I want the other bitch to have you. I want you to go be that bitch's problem.
And that to me is all true when you don't live your life in the spotlight. When you don't live your life in the spotlight, I completely agree. But all these people live their lives in the spotlight. And it's only so many times you're going to shoot at me in the spotlight before I bazooka your ass back. It's only so many times you're going to be able to get the shit off.
And I got confusion because the men are confusing me in the comments, and I want to ask y'all a question. I wish y'all would stop being so gullible to like the things that y'all hear and shit.
He the one that cheated first.
Remy cheated first. Okay, so y'all think Papoose was. Wait a minute. Y'all think that Remy was in jail all that time, and Pat Pussy was out here just waiting for Remy to get out of jail? Mind you, I'm gonna bring something to y'all fucking attention. Clarissa was in the picture while he was still with Remy. So, do y'all believe that that woman went to jail and that man was just waiting for his woman to come home, visiting her in jail and stuff? Like, y'all are men. I know y'all know better than that.
Well, they don't want to know better than that. She has said before that he had cheated on her and blah, blah, blah. What I know is this: her cheating was public knowledge. And so people will always say she cheated first. And that's cool. Let him be the hold me down man. You know, he held her down while she was in prison. He held her down with her money. Cool, 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 cool. He's such a Mr. Mom. Great, great, great. Love, love, love that for him. Okay. All I know is this. That lady, in my mind, she don't want that man no more. But it's what am I going with the word that I'm looking for? Because they have kept her name in circulation in regards to him and Clarissa, it's profitable for her in her line of work to speak on it. And so why wouldn't she at this point? Because y'all have drugged me. So yeah, if y'all gonna keep talking about it when it's time for me to drop new music, yes, y'all definitely have earned yourselves a spot in this tongue lashing, is my opinion on that. I'm gonna read these super chats and we're gonna continue the talk. So we had a fabulous super chat from our good brother Timothy Desert Storm Bradley. Why y'all not talking about me? Listen, Tim, I be trying to keep you off the jumbo screen, sir. I don't be wanting to put you out there like that, sir. You got too much smoke with all the other YouTubers. Anyway, I don't be trying to, we don't be trying to keep you on blast like that. But I do want to talk about something Tim said in one of his posts. He was talking about the negotiations with Xander and Jerron Ennis. And we're going to talk about that shortly. Another super chat. Thank you so much, Freedom's March for the 1999. Tim, thank you so much. We appreciate you digging deep in them pockets and whatnot. He says, 2 things can be true. Remy could have divorced Pat before she banged Yuck Mouth employee. Wow. Not Yuck Mouth employee. And Pap could divorce her, but he won't. They both on some sucker-ish. Pap ain't divorced her because he don't want to get married again. Boom. And that's from the mouth of a man. Okay. Thank you so much. Convos with Cam came through with a 10-piece. She said, beautiful queens working today. We'll watch the replay. Blessings to you always. No, blessings to you, Convos with Cam. And keep blessing your patience, honey. You do a great service to the public. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, we ain't doing no live for the fight after this. We could, but we ain't. It's Saturday. Folks got stuff to do and whatnot.
Why y'all be wanting us to be on her with y'all like that? Why y'all be wanting us to be on her like that? Y'all got it be people that be doing 11-hour lives for y'all. And Timothy Bradley, you get your ass back up here to the light. Because see you sneak in here while I was talking. And I don't know, my phone got disconnected a while ago. Hey, I don't know what you've been on lately. I need to check your milk because something's in it. That glass that you have at night before you go to bed, it got some bullshit in it. What's in it? Send me some.
Hey, my God.
What's going on with you, Tim?
Some
Kevin
babies.
Smith, thank you so much. He says Clarissa started the revolution. Side chicks out here winning. Man, saying I don't know.
Actually, it was Young Miami, but that's neither here nor there.
And I don't know what they're winning, but
wait, how Young Miami become a side chick?
Because she was the main side chick to the side chicks.
Well, he didn't have no wife, so I can't call her that.
Yeah, well, if you in a relationship, you don't get to have no side peoples.
Well, I want to say she was in a polygamous type of relationship. She was well aware. They all were.
Well, I would, yeah, okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
I know, I know, I know, I know. They was in a polygamous, a polyamorous. That's what they call it. Yeah, a polyamorous relationship. Give folks a new word and they gonna tear down. Hear me? Polyamorous. Okay, but listen, we're gonna move on from that Clarissa and Papoose and Remy Ma. I just knew we needed to touch on that. But I do want to get into the new fight that the fight has been made, the fight has been announced. We are getting Jerron Boots Ennis versus Virgil. I wish versus Xander Zayas, my guy. I know, right? My brain. But they had their first press conference this week. And I want to know from you ladies how you guys feel about the press conference. Janae and I were going back and forth when it was going on, and I felt like Xander handled himself well. It is very well documented that Xander is the youngster in this fight, 23 years old. He's been professional since he was 16, so he's been around the game for a while, but he's young in years, okay? And I don't know if I want to say inexperience, but Boots has what, 6 years on him? Boots is what, 29 now? Yeah, so he had 6 years on him. However, I must throw this in here every chance I get. Young Devin Haney was an undisputed champion at 23. Just saying. So we got to be careful when we try to, tell people what they can and can't do at what age they are. But I thought young Xander at 23 years old handled himself very well on the stage. I was excited to see Boots Ennis be more verbal on the stage. He came with a little bit more razzle dazzle than he normally has during his pressers. And so I'm eager to hear what you ladies thought about it. Janae, I see the smirk on your face. I want to know how you felt about the wrestling.
Well, I'm going to try my best to behave on this topic, but it's going to be hard. It's 2026, and it's very clear to me Eddie grabbed Boots by his ear, and probably his two managers by their ear, and told them, y'all better step it up or you're getting cut off. And that's all I'm going to say on that note. I thought the press conference was way more entertaining than I thought that it was going to be. We see the Boots often very much doesn't have anything to say. He's not the best shit talker. And he's still not, because he was trying, and Xander was not, as you said, was not letting him make it. Xander has something to say, and that lets me know that he feels confident about what he's about to embark on, and that he's not scared of Boots. Not that I think really any of these guys are scared of the other, although there are a few that I think are a little timid. But it lets me know Xander is not scared. I think that, Boots was trying to say, oh, he's going to be scared of the spotlight and having to do all this media and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, that sounds like a big projection, because Xander seemed very comfortable to me. He seems, he's been to the Super Bowl, babe, so I don't, it seems more, and based on history, it seems like you are generally the guy that's a little bit more uncomfortable with doing media and being the face of things, which is why, unfortunately, he's not. So I just thought that was really interesting. Xander was talking his shit. I loved it. I loved the back and forth. I love how he called out Boots about, oh, you always want to make a bet. We're not betting anything. He basically was like, I bet I'm gonna whoop your ass, but that's about the only bet I have for you. I loved the calling out. I also thought it was weird, which again lets me know that there are other things going on behind the scenes, because Boots brought up the purse money. So that lets me know that there's something going on. There's things going on. Because how you going to tell another man what he should take to fight you? Now, that is something that I don't always particularly like. But in this instance, right, he's the 2-belt champion. And if we're being just totally honest about this whole situation, neither one of them per se has a leg up on the other when it comes to anything. So if that's the case, then right, naturally the split is gonna go to the guy with the 2 belts,
who's been in the division longer.
That right, but what I'm saying is like
with a whole country behind him.
Yeah, and then but like you think, okay, like because I'll give y'all an example. I don't like to talk about this fighter because they're just whatever, but like Stank, he can have a leg up on other guys, even though he only has maybe one. He always got the 1 belt because he puts the asses in the seats.
Correct.
So when you're on that same playing field, the only other thing that we have to discuss here is like, okay, well, who has more hardware?
And you have none in this division. None.
So I just thought that was really strange. And that's another one of those things that these guys have gotten so used to putting the purse split out in the open. I think it's ridiculous. And if you're that unhappy about it, you need to talk to Eddie and your managers.
So that's one of the things that Tim was talking about, that I asked him a question because he had this sentiment, he was in agreement with Boots. He felt like Xander not agreeing to that, what was it, 45-55 split, whatever it was, the winner take the bigger share, that made Xander look like he wasn't as confident about himself. But I disagree with that. First of all, I have heard people suggest that, but I've never known that a contract to be structured that way in a real fight. I've never known a contract to be constructed that way. I've heard fans say that it should be that way, but I've never known anybody who actually did that in a major championship fight. But Tim answered my question and he says, yes, you can structure it that way in your contract. So I didn't know that. But again, I'm going to push back on that because I don't have to agree to go outside of what my normal is. If I'm giving you 50-50, what in the hell are we even talking about? Why would you bring that up at this point? Now you're trying to make me look a certain kind of way and I don't appreciate that. Okay? Because I didn't have to give you 50-50. Really, I could have 60-40 your ass because you need this fight way more than I need this fight. I could have pulled my Jerry Anderson and said, I'm only 23 years old. He could have done that. He could have fought a couple of bums in Puerto Rico and nobody would have batted an eyelash. But he decided to go ahead, give you this fight, do it at 50-50, and you brought your black ass on this stage talking about if you were so confident, we could have did the 55. What? Who are you talking to? No, that's not what we gonna do. We gonna do what the paperwork said. That's why you even up here. So don't do that. Don't do me like that. Don't come up here doing me like that because at the end of the day, I gave you the opportunity. Your fans been on your helmet about fighting somebody. Don't come up here for the sake of trying to give what you think your fans is a rah-rah good time trying to shit on me. Don't do me. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think both guys are ready. I think Xander's going to come to fight and do his very BESS. Do I think he wins? No. But I think it's going to be a much better fight than people are giving credit for. I think people just think Boots gonna walk through him and demolish him. Xander told y'all in that interview that he was gonna walk through Devin Haney because he was gonna come in the ring at 185 pounds. He ain't lying. Did y'all see him? He ain't out of shape, but he ain't at 154 pounds, baby. Them jaws is chubby. He looked like Alvin, and he looked like he got about 4-5 nuts sitting up in them jaws. Okay. So when he say he coming in the ring at 185, that's what he's doing. And I don't care if Boots is knocking people out in the ring, in sparring at heavyweight. He's not doing it coming down to 154. So it's gonna be very interesting. Very much so, very interesting. I'm sorry, I just need to put that in there. Go ahead.
No, you fine, friend. Because now that you say that too, it is having me rewind back to the press conference, and I also didn't like. There were two other things I didn't really like, and I thought that it was weird to bring up the date of the fight. Oh, I was supposed to do it on the. We was supposed. It's like, what does any of this stuff matter at this point? We both signed it. We're both here now. It is what it is. So it's like, again, I just didn't understand that. And then to call Xander fat when we've seen you outside of the ring was blowing my mind. It was blowing my mind. It was blowing my mind. I was like, now Boots, he's pretty tall and like he's also solid. But we done seen you walking around about 200 pounds yourself. So it's like, what is happening? What is happening? But that lets me know. This lets me know something. I too think it'll be a good fight.
I think it's gonna be
a good fight. I don't, I it's too early to say who I think will win, although I would probably favor Boots, of course. But my antennas.
Mm-hmm. Before I let Boxiana cook on this, because I know she finna flambe it, let me read these super chats. Tevin Smith, thank you so much. He says, Cardi B left her husband just to join Stephon Diggs's harem. Yeah, that was one of the dumbest things. There's no rebuttal. That was just dumb, stupid, and it just I have no words. Freedom's March came back with a $4.99 super chat. He says Xander versus Boots is going to be very exciting. Xander was confident, as was Boots, which means these guys is stepping. Okay, they about to step. Boots better watch the recklessness. Bad habits, baby. Bad habits will come back and haunt you. I'm not saying that it will, but it can. Go ahead, Boxiana, because I know you got very much to say.
Well, I mean, I don't have much to say. Y'all know me. I'm just the community facility worker. I really never have much to say about anything or anybody. I don't. Y'all know I'm not high on Boots. I ain't big on Boots at all, but I ain't big on Xander at all. At all. I've not. Never one time. My friend is gonna listen to you hear sucking in all that air in the room and shit. You heard it? She woofed up all the air in the room. I don't like her slick black fighter. I don't like him. I don't know what it is about her slick black American fighter that I don't like, but I don't like him. And I don't like Boots because he chopped down those residential trees. But Boots is going to do little buddy bad. He can come in there at 240 fucking pounds if he want to.
Damn.
It's not going to help him. I'm going to say this. With you requesting that you're going to come in at that weight, you better be able to fight with it. 180 pounds is a lot of weight to be moving around the ring for however long this shit lasts. Can you go 12 rounds at 180 pounds? Can you do that? Boots gonna come in there to fight. You talking about weight. Can you fight with that weight? Are you might be able to take those punches a little better, but is that gonna win you the fight? Is that gonna keep you off of him?
Damn.
Are you gonna be tired in round 7 because you only used to being 168 pounds? Boots finna do Buddy dirty. I don't like his little Cisco fucking hair. You look stupid.
Damn.
I hate that shit.
I
Him
mean,
and
I don't
Conor,
like it either. I don't like it either.
him and Conor Ben both look dumb. Um,
Oh,
we
wow.
didn't talk about him. We got to talk about him real quick. But
We're going to, because that's the main event, baby.
yeah.
We about to see them in a few hours, just a second. So we can put this to rest until it comes up. It's coming close, it's coming fast. But I really want to know why the hell they done already dropped tickets for a June fight, and they have not dropped tickets for, well, I do know why. Eddie Hearn said that this fight is not complete yet. And I'm talking about Ray Ford versus Oshaki Foster. Now, they've put out that they're fighting, but apparently the contracts have not been signed and it's not complete yet. But if they're talking about May 30th, they need to come on with the come on, because, baby, that's in my town where I reside. I need to get my tickets immediately. Okay. Yeah. I see you up in here, Greg Hackett. How you doing? Y'all, we got superstars coming through the chat today. Greg done slid on through. Only somebody I know they ever had their channel stripped and then replenished in less than a week. And we had Tim Bradley come through here dropping us a nice little super chat. We appreciate you, brethren. We really do. So let's get into it, since we're talking about blonde hair and whatnot. So we have Rep Tevis. Thank you so much for coming back. Before we get into it, he says Boots finna cook that young, and then Xander can go up to 160 or 168. This, I'm gonna say this, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say about it. I was somewhere, I forgot where I was, and I was talking about this because of the comment that Xander made about his weight. Don't be surprised if he misses weight. Okay, because I don't see him at 154 very much longer. I would not be surprised if he missed the weight and came in comfortable. If Boots wins, then he gets the belts. But either way, he can fight the fight more comfortably without stressing himself to get to 154. And after that fight, he moves up to 160. That's what, if he doesn't make the weight, I can see that happening. I can see him saying, you know what? Greg, please. I can see him saying, I can see him saying, you know what? I'm gonna come in comfortable and at a weight where I can be my best self. And if that means I can't make the weight, then that's just what that means, and moves up to 160 afterwards. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. But let's get into this fight today. Okay, we need to give our predictions, and we need to talk about the weigh-ins, because, honey, Conor Benn, first of all, I thought this was going to be a fight at 147. Apparently, what was the contracted weight? Does anybody know?
160.
150.
Okay, so the contracted weight was 150. I thought it was 147. Regis has never fought at welterweight, so he has gone out on a limb, agreed to fight Conor Benn at 150 pounds. They both came in under. Conor came in at 149. I believe Regis came in at 148. But, honey, Conor Benn, Conor. Okay, the light platinum hair did not help your look on the scale, sugar. Y'all, did he look like he was well and healthy to you?
He looked like this controller. He looked like a dingy Q-tip with them fucking white panties on. I don't know. You look gross and gray. Stop cutting weight the way you cut weight. You look sick. It's disgusting. He looks gross. And I don't ever care to see Reginald ever again. But since he here, I don't know. But I didn't like the panties. I didn't like the weigh-in outfit. I didn't like none of that. How do you get out on the weigh-in in white panties? insane. They were bikini cut panties.
That boy had on them.
He had on the dun-dun-duns. He did. He did. It was damn near a thong on the sides, and I was confused. Like,
Ooh.
why? Y'all are men. You ain't got to put some boxers on. Like, panties? That's neither here nor there. I do not like the way he cut weight. We have to get serious about these weight cuts, you guys. When you start turning gray, you're on your deathbed. Like, the Lord is sending people down to kind of talk to you in your sleep. Stop. You are not supposed to be gray. Your hair is ugly. You blended people. Y'all stop. You be doing the most. Use the Africans, Americans, British Americans, whatever the hell your people is. You're black. Stop doing that kind of shit. You look crazy. And I don't never want to see that again. Conor's gonna beat Reginald. Reginald, he needs some vacation money for the kids. It's the summer. They're going to Disney World. Y'all know how Regis do. When it's time for Regis to fight, it's vacation time. Regis fight in June, May, June, July, early August. He don't fight after August. The kids is back in school. So, I got Conor Benn beating Reginald. I want Reginald to win. But they over there in the UK. We know how they do stuff over there. We know how he lost to what's his name?
Zorilla.
No. The bar fighter from
Josh.
We know how that happened. You know what I'm saying? That fight was tight. We still should have maybe saw it again. Maybe. But Conor Benn's gonna beat Reginald.
Well, Janae, how do you feel about the fight? Who you got?
Well, me personally, I feel conflicted. I feel really conflicted. First of all, Conor know he dead wrong for coming up there in a thong and a spray tan.
Girl, really that spray tan took me out. I thought it was just me. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry.
Friend, that's why he looked gray, because the tan plus the depleting of his real skin color got him looking crazy. He was leaning up against those rails at whatever they was doing pre-fight, because first of all, I don't even know why he's doing this to himself. Just take your big gray ass on up to 160 or 168 where you feel comfortable, don't even get me started. Yes, looking like a stud. Look like a total stud. The blonde hair, and the thing about it is there's some really tricky people involved in this fight. I don't think that Regis is really hurt.
Talk to him, Janae.
I don't think that. I think it was all a scheme that Todd set up. Okay. And I don't know how much time we have, but I'm just going to say this. I don't think.
Tell him, Janae. Talk to him. Don't tell him the truth. Tell him.
Listen, when you play games with people and their money, especially people that really all they care about is money, they don't like that. That whole Regis thing, funny enough, came out around the same time we started figuring out that Conor Benn was leaving Eddie and going to Zuffa. Now, I ain't the brightest star in the sky, but what I do know is what I do know. And it would not shock me. I would not be behooved if Eddie approached Regis and said, hey, if you fake an injury, cancel the fight, fuck up the whole paycheck, I'll give you what you make plus some.
Mm. Mm.
Disney World and a cruise.
Yeah. You matter of fact, you could go to Disney with the kids this time. You don't have to sit at home and let your wife and the kids just go. You can go too. But see, Regis is not the brightest star in the sky. And he said, no, I'd rather go get punched in the face for the money, because somewhere in his little mind, he thinks that he still has it and can be a champion. But let me tell you, I'm pretty smart. And I know we be knowing what we know, and that's all we know. So I'm just going to drop that into the air. I do think that Regis gives Conor a much better fight than Conor anticipates. Also, I wanted to. Well, we ain't heard nothing about that, and we wonder why.
Keep in mind, there's no belts on the line for this entire card. There are no belts on the line, so
there's no Ryan Garcia testing.
Take with that what you will.
So Regis, I think, gives Conor a better fight than anticipated. Regis was, talking about, wow, I should have been moved up and did this and blah, 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 blah. I don't really care. I really don't even care who wins the fight, because I don't like either one of them, if I had to be super honest. I'll also say this. I would also not be shocked if there's some trickery on them cards if Conor doesn't beat Regis, like knock him out. I wouldn't be shocked if there's some trickery and deceit on the judges' cards. Certain people don't like to feel slighted. They could do it to you, but they don't like it when you do it to them.
And that is Eddie Hearn's turf. That is his turf over there. That is his turf.
And so you can't think that you have just ran off on the plug.
Well,
because it's not how this works.
It is not. That's why he over here talking about he want them to have a sit down and he love Eddie and he didn't mean no harm and all of this kind of stuff. Yeah, okay. Listen, Regis is saying he feels good. He was eating steak. He looked the man in his eyeballs like, I got something for your tail. Keep in mind, Regis is a left-hander. Conor Benn hasn't fought a lefty in a while, if ever. I can't remember. But I think, listen, at 140, Regis was knocking shit out. Okay, let's just be honest about it. He was knocking shit out at 140. He didn't have a good weight cut. It didn't look like. And not Regis, but Conor. He didn't have a good weight cut. Listen, the stars may align that something weird happens tonight. Okay, I predict one of the favorites is not gonna win. That's my prediction. Whether it's Tyson Fury, who's fighting this big old Neanderthal looking dude that he's fighting, or Regis Prograis, I don't know, but I feel like one of these co-main or main events is not gonna go the way the people are thinking. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, my friend been off Regis for a long time, but I like Regis Prograis. Even with his foolishness when it came to Haney and all of that mess, he pisses me off all the time. But in this case, he is the lone American on this main event card, and so I am pulling for Louisiana's own Regis Rougarou Prograis. If he can find Rougarou, I think he can give Conor Benn some problems, because Conor Benn is not that good to me. He's just not. I'm sorry. He's not that good to me. So if Regis can give him some problems early and discourage him, give him something to think about, because I think he feels like he finna just run through Regis. If he can give him something to think about, it might get interesting. I'm pulling for Regis Prograis.
What would that be?
Greg said he gonna knock him out. Greg said
Greg said what?
Greg said Regis is knocking Conor Benn out. That's what Greg said.
Right,
Drake said Regis is washed up. What we gonna see?
Okay, so wait. Okay, what y'all got to do tonight? I'm asking. I'm asking. Y'all watching the fights tonight? You two? Y'all watching the fights?
Listen, they about to come on in 4 seconds.
Okay. So how about this? If Conor Benn beat Regis, we'll be back, and I'll come back and apologize.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if Regis beat Conor, I'll come back and I'll apologize.
Just a bit. We coming back.
Oh, but if he loses,
look, Nick. And we gonna stand over her while she read her apology off the paper.
Yeah, I am. They are. I'm gonna read I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna eat my words on national television. But if Conor Benn beats Regis, it's gonna be a whole lot of fuck Tyrones in here, and y'all ain't gonna be happy.
Well, let's go to this main event because the bout is the main card is about to get started. And no, we are not calling the fight. But like my friend said, she just made y'all a promise. If Regis wins, we'll be back. Okay. Tyson Fury versus, what is this man's name? Makhmudov. This big old gigantic, both of these big Neanderthal. We got a Neanderthal versus an orca. I got orca winning. But you know, Orca, he slimmed down. He's not his biggest weight. He came in at like 260 something. Same with the big Makhmudov. They're just two big blubbery big O's. And Lord, I'm not a fan of Tyson Fury. Y'all know this. But this Richard Ripoka, the Richard man that you be sending me photos of, ma'am. Yeah, him. We want him, baby. Your wig, fix your wig. Yeah, I think Tyson Fury is gonna end up beating him up. Oh, look who's at the desk at the O2 Arena. Layla looking real cute. Mm-hmm. Anyway, how y'all feel about this Fury Makhmudov main event?
I'm just watching for Richard. I don't know about the rest of that. I don't know.
I did. Kamara, big blubbery, big O's. That's exactly what they are. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Are we excited to see Mr. Menace? I don't know. I'm not excited about Mr. Mayo. I can't get excited about him. I'm sorry.
From the mountains of Caucasus, no, I'm not. I'm not excited.
Menace.
Yeah, not. Janae, who you got winning this fight?
You know, it would only be right that, of course, Tyson Fury would win, because then, you know, it like makes this whole boxing storyline seem exciting again. Deontay, AJ, Tyson Fury, Usyk is probably coming back soon. You know, it like gives us a fake ass storyline to run with. I'm not excited to watch it. I can't believe they're putting this on the Netflix. I mean, people are going to think that boxing is a joke. And I thought that that's what we were trying to move away from.
Baby, I just want you to know I'm going to have Let's Get It Started cranking up, because y'all know I'm a Hammer fan. Baby, I'm going to have my stopwatch and I'm going to have the music.
Now, when I get up, because y'all know Big Mama been in the gym getting that work. So when I do this shit for 3 minutes and I don't bust no sweat, I'm going to need my respect on my game. Greg, and you brought it up. So you going to get your issue first. I'm going to make sure of it.
Oh, She says she's gonna give you some rounds, Greg, and you gonna need them if you want to fight Tim. So
Wait the fuck a minute.
What is that about? What can somebody explain to me what that friction is? Because I'm lost.
Wait a minute. I seen them two chattering between each other. What the? Wait a minute. Who said that?
Who I think Greg proposed it and Tim shot it down because Tim was like, man, I'm a Hall of Famer. Basically, I ain't trying to see you.
Gregory. I know. We have conversations. You why are you always picking on fucking people? You didn't learn your lesson after that shit with Keyshawn them. Keyshawn them almost made you lose your shit. You quit going around these YouTube channels messing with these good working people. Stop
bullying folks, picking on folks.
You are picking on people. You're picking. And I want you to stop.
You know what makes it funnier? Him and Tim look a little similar.
Teapots.
Everybody 5'2". Everybody that can get packed up on somebody's hip if something go down and we got to take off running because their legs ain't long enough to keep up with the tall people. They get on somebody's back.
Ma'am.
Why are y'all stop? The both of y'all. If y'all don't come together and do some shit, fighting is crazy. If you're not doing it for a fucking charity, both of y'all can go and sit down somewhere because y'all, for one, everybody's old. For two, somebody gonna be hollering about their back the next day. For three, everybody's 5'2". Ain't much happening in there, okay? Stop. I want y'all to quit. Stop.
Please,
stop.
Please cut
stop.
it out.
No. Stop. Before I send somebody to come pick both of y'all up. And I mean literally. Somebody gonna pick your ass up and somebody gonna pick Tim's ass up. Y'all stop.
Oh,
wait. Hold on, friends. Hold on. Who was this? I mean, he kind of nice on the eyes.
I see what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Is that who is that?
Well, now I'm looking at David Hay, Andre Ward, and Muriel Ronaldo. But before, the gentleman that was jumping up, about to come out the ring.
I see him. Is David Hayes her a wig?
Absolutely not. No.
It looks wiggy to me.
No, ma'am. That's him. That's all him. He got
you sure?
I'm positive he got stitch braids in right now.
You know, I forgot. I forgot. My friend my friend know.
Yeah, no, that's him. That's all him. Tevin Smith, thank you for the $10. He says Tyson Fury looks like when the lunch lady is having a bad day and just slams the big spoon of mashed potatoes on the lunch tray. Damn. That's a very vivid picture you painted there, Tevin.
Big and nasty.
Big glob of goob. He's a big flubbery orca, and I just can't stand that. I just can't. Even when he's in shape, he looks extremely out of shape. And that's just how big and bad built he is. When he had first of all, it was a ceremonial weigh-in. Why he felt the need to get all the way down to his briefs just appalled me. I didn't need to see them little bitty legs in that big box of a midsection. I didn't need to see that. Before he even took the shirt off, I saw them flabs in that muffin top that goes all the way around from the midsection all the way around. I did not need to see all of that yesterday. We're going to have to be subjected to watching it today. I didn't have to get a preview on yesterday. It was awful. He is the worst built man that I've ever seen. Him and Ruiz are neck and neck. Him and Ruiz are neck and neck. It's awful. It's awful. It's just awful. It's just awful. Okay, so listen, we're gonna close up shop. What friend?
I'm looking at the current work on the card that's coming.
Yeah,
Baby,
we gonna
six,
get out of here because we need to do
six,
girl talk
six,
while we
six.
watch this.
Oh,
Go ahead and close us
oh.
out, ladies.
Go ahead, Janae.
I'm gonna close y'all out with this. If you or someone that you know is a complete and total goofball, please call the Goofy Hotline.
Oh,
If you would like to drop their name in the chat, maybe we could come up with a Queens of Boxing Talk hotline where we call the goofs of the world and talk to them. It's a shame to see the fall of Melvin and Edgar Berlanga. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame.
got to tackle that tomorrow.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You know, don't be a goofy all your life. Stop hanging out with goofy people.
Making goofy decisions.
Because now you look like a bunch of clowns.
And we're going to add Keyshawn Davis to the mix because he's fighting Nair Albright for the second time after he told us he was going to be fighting a champion. After he told us he was going to be moving to 147 pounds. You're a liar.
He's a used car salesman.
And I don't like it.
You're a used car salesman. But you know why? Because you hang out with goofies and you hanging out with a 60-year-old grown-ass goofy. No. So I'm just saying, the world's too serious to be playing goofy games. 1-800 Goofs of America, drop a name. We'll leave them a voicemail.
I'm just going to piggyback off my friend because we may or may not be back in the next couple of hours or so. Americas. I want y'all to like be cautious about a lot of things. Gas is $5 in certain areas. Don't call nobody for no ride if you ain't got no car.
Ooh.
Just take the bus. It would be cheaper for them to drive their vehicle down to you to pick you up, unless you somebody's grandmother or grandfather, elderly person. You are the only person that can get a $5 gallon gas ride. You're good. Love your people. This world is changing every day. We are losing people that we didn't expect to lose every single day. Love your folks. Ladies, hug your nigga. If you love him, hug him tight. Me and my friends will be outside this summer. Not the one on the other end. She all right. But me and that light one in the middle, hug your nigga. If you love him, we outside. And we'll see y'all back on Sunday.
Jesus. Thank you so much, Loud Pack. He just gave us a nice salute on our way out the door. Thank you so much, y'all. We really appreciate you. Can you do us a favor? If you're still here and you haven't hit the like button yet, do so. Do so as soon as possible. The undercard of the main card is underway. Happy Boxing Day. We'll see you guys back. I'm gonna claim it for Regis. We're gonna see y'all back a little bit later because Regis gonna do his big one over in London.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
I think they owe him from the Josh fight, and I think we'll see y'all later on because my friend has promised that she gonna do MC Hammer for 3 minutes today if he wins. We love y'all. Hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're new here. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow, 7:30 Central Standard Time. Peace.